This is Major TV and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Couldn't do it without you, need your full participation. And we give it back, this is your appreciation. This is Major TV and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Couldn't do it without you, need your full participation. And we give it back, this is your appreciation. Tune in daily, get your positive vibrations. Learn different words in your own native language. Learn being black ain't all about slavery. Put that in the school book, it's part of education. We need to rewrite it, need some better information. Like how we built the pyramids and formed our own nation. Visit different continents and then try to invade them. Way before Columbus, but that ain't none of these pages. It's all just rumors, just a bunch of speculation. But why I never admit every hero is Caucasian. Even white people starting to say this shit is racist. Like how they talking to blacks for this vaccination. This is Major TV and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Cause do it without you, need your full participation. And we give it back, this is your appreciation. This is Major TV and this is brought to you by Major. Like and subscribe to get your notifications. Cause do it without you, need your full participation. And we give it back, this is your appreciation. Appreciate the views and appreciate the comments. Keeping it real, always giving you this content. Hoping that my people don't take nothing out of context. Giving you
positive vibration and good day to you all. This is Major. Thank you for tuning in, Major TV. Let's talk. My screen is stuff like this. Wow, I'm sorry. My screen is blurry. Blurry the light. Like blurry. Wow. Sorry about it being blurry. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Got me blurry. Is the light? Leave my light. Hey, what's up, man? And blurry light. What's going on, y'all? I'm tripping off this one. Should be just blurry like that. Can y'all see me out there? What's up? Peace and blessings. Shalom, Jambo. Assalamu alaikum. Good day. Can y'all see me? I look blurry to myself. Hopefully y'all can see me. But it looks real blurry. I don't like that. Let me make sure my camera's clean up. Okay, we coming in nice now, y'all. All right, we coming in nice. We coming in nice. How y'all doing? Peace and blessings. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Hotep, Jambo, and positive vibrations. I'm on the road. Yeah, I'm out here as usual. But I haven't really just digesting it all. Now, first, I want to thank everybody for watching this live, tuning in. All y'all beautiful black people, melanated, Africans, what have you, native, and indigenous. Thank you for watching me. Y'all like and share this live. I won't be long. I had a long day, but I haven't really spoken about the Millock situation happening in Minneapolis, and I really have been digesting everything, and yeah, and I just was just wanted to say something to the people, like, cause I'm looking at things happening right now, and we have to be mindful that everything we see is what it is. It's really what it is. There's no cut and chase. There's no game. We getting killed. We getting murdered. We being locked up. We being suppressed. We being pushed out of our neighborhoods. We've been ostracized. We've been exiled. This is real. But I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about a couple of things first and foremost. But I want to thank everybody tuning in. I'll get your comments throughout this live. About me being on my telephone, I won't be focused on the content I'm about to share. I'm not always too fast to just speak about something, even though it's obvious what did happen to this young man. He rests in power. Condolence to the family, friends. This was another brother, son, relative. I don't know if he had children, father, a future dad. That life was taken because of carelessness again. And you know what hit me? I was like, what happened during the surveillance? What happened to just sitting there and watching? What happened to remember back in the day, to investigate, they'll watch, the house, they got the house, they have a suspect, they're going to watch and surveil a place and make sure there's a proper investigation going. They be sure that this person in the house. Seeing like they come down on a black person, the rules go out the door. The rules go out the door. It's like we don't create a no knock warrant. But we already know what happened with Sister Brown Taylor and how bad that went. And why are we always the victim? Why we are always want to get the bad and the stick? This is so damn real. And the outrage, that I see, the outrage I'm hearing about, though it's warranted, but it's not the outrage that I think should be exercised, especially in our community. I'm watching some people using the situation as a ploy to attack other people. In a struggle, ploy to make fun of what's going on. I mean, I hate to say it though, this struggle and this movement is becoming so distasteful because instead we thinking about going at the actual situation that we face with, we point fingers about this, that, and other. And I don't understand it. I just don't get it. And for me, I didn't sign up for extra stuff. So when I see what's going on with this brother, I feel like we're supposed to be in like-minded. And in reference to coming together and attacking an immediate situation. Instead of we network behind the scenes and really start self-governing, start really putting things into play. We behind the scenes fingerprinting, making fun of each other and doing crazy things. Too many cheese, no Indians. And it's sad because things like this that Ramsey was talking about, he said the next killing gonna be on us. And he was right, it is on us. We don't know how to get our own way. We steady pointing fingers and behind the scenes going back and forth. Or I didn't even say behind the scenes, because most of the stuff is club they're going. But people are dying on our watch. That's why I can't be associated and affiliated with that foolishness. If we're not gonna focus on elevating the people and bringing people together, what are you doing? But what happened with this brother and learning about the body cam saying it's something entirely different from the officer said. This brother was asleep. Would you think a person that's asleep get awoken like that? I mean, delirious, not focused, not clearly conscious of what's going on. First thing is to grab my weapon. I'm legal. I'm in a legal residence. I have a permit to carry a gun, a legal gun, and you killed me. I remember Back in the day, they had to do an investigation, a surveillance. They had to scope the spot out for to just make a move. But now it's not even like that. And when you see how these no-knock warrants are so carefully done, what you expect? Or what do they expect? We're in a time and day whereas you're going to really see what people really made of. Because it's easy to talk that talk. It's easy to demonstrate or what have you. When they get down for the get down, that's going to really count. And from what I see, the focus is not as much into what's really going on in the community and what's being thrown at the community. It's more of a power struggle of who is who and who did what, whatever the case might be. This is on our watch. This is on us. It's never easy talking about stuff like this. I remember 2 black men. They got tired of seeing police kill black people. In Dallas and Baton Rouge, they pick up guns and just clicked out. And it was ex-military people. This do have a mental health. This do have a mental health aspect as far as what we go through, what we deal with, and try to understand why we getting killed. Why is always excuses when they come down and we get killed? Now they're bringing up the cousin. They try to blame on the cousin who allegedly committed a murder January 10th. Trying to do damage control and not really keep the focus on the fact of this was a faulty, bad, misjudged situation that resulted in a young man losing his life. Again, we think about the Brown Tales, we think about George Floyd, Sandra Bland, and so many other sisters and brothers, and how a miscarriage just have been an ongoing thing that now we had a point where there is some real tough decisions to make. And the hard thing about it is getting everybody to see it's a we problem. It's not a me, but a we problem. When I talk about this and go in the direction of really addressing how profound and deep this is in reference to how we respond. First, how we die, just how we respond. But I'm already seeing things happening that make me shake my head. People already taking shots. People already saying things against each other, making little statements and what have you. And I don't understand I don't understand. Like, I try my best not to worry about what nobody else doing. I worry about what I'm doing. But if it does bother me to say that it don't take much to go online or look up something and see what's going on. And instead of we just focus on the situation and stop fingerprinting, stop finding, stop trying to do this power struggle thing. Power concedes nothing without a demand. Power concedes nothing without a demand. And I'm talking about a real demand. I'm not talking about just parading around. I'm talking about real demand. This is not a game. This is not entertainment. The and look at everything, the climate of everything. I wonder why people don't get involved. I see why people don't get involved. I see why people are socially numb and accept the conditions, because there's going on in our own community that soon as you think you're on the right track, soon you think you're part of something real, come to find out there's not. Ain't nowhere in the world we've been existing this long in this country with some of the most powerful leaders, and we're still in the position we are in. Ain't nowhere in the world, after watching the many killings of Black people, the massive incarceration of Black people, the suppression and oppression of Black people, we haven't figured out yet. It's nowhere in the world that we sound like we in 1920 talking, in 1960 talking, but not doing. And those who really try and do something, you all ever hear about them because it's other people that's trying to get the steam, want the light on them. That's why I respect those who move in silence and those who just trying to get the job done. Because it's not just about picking up a gun. It's about community building. It's about educating the people. It's about healing the people. It's about putting the people in a position, a chance to win. And we haven't been able to do that. Our people shouldn't still be ignorant about a lot of things they're ignorant about. Our people should not be suffering the way they're suffering. Our people should not be downtrodden and going through what they're going through. But we don't invest in the community. We don't invest in those who have come after us and possibly may lead. We don't be missing on a valuable opportunity. Again, I want to thank everybody tuning in. Like and share this live. If you're new to the channel, hit subscription button and notification bell. I drop content oftenly. This platform addresses real social, political, economic issues that affect our community. This channel is all about real engagement with the Black community. This live about Amir is just a raw, uncut observation of what I'm seeing throughout my lifetime of watching people get killed. Even in my time, when I was growing up as a teenager, it was killing us back then. And I'm talking about 30, 40 years ago. And we had the nearby attention that we have right now on all this. But the problem is, it's going to take real men and women to fix this. No fakes, no frauds, no wannabes. Real men and women to fix this. And see, I can't do it and you can't do it by yourself. We need those who are really genuine in each and every city, each and every town. That's really about just getting the job done. Forget the titles, forget the organization, just get the job done. I feel like everybody is live. If we was all in the room together right now, and we're talking about Amir, he rests in power, peace and bless his family, condolences, how we can equally talk about how we can fix this situation in reference to making sure his family and community get justice, as well as making sure it don't happen again, and then also put things in place, right? And I'm just throwing something out there for the people, because if you have an ear, you're going to listen. Not here, you're going to listen. And I'm just telling you how it should be. Too many times you get drowned out because you're talking with somebody that think they know it all, and a real loud and common, and understand the fact it's a we issue, not me. Ain't no man and woman know everything. I got answer for everything. They said 2 minds is better than 1, 3 minds better than 2, 5 minds better than 4, 10 minds better than 9, 100 minds better than 99 minds. We have to all give our input. We have to all participate. When you got that dictator stuff going on, my way or the highway, people can't see the big picture. Because you just think, if you think with this enemy you gonna just win one way, I'm gonna tell you something right now. You know what I mean? And what happened with the story about him in Africa, what have you, and how, you know, how he ran all the white people out and did his thing, right? And he went picked on a country that was ready and was about that. And the people he had all around, they wasn't even experienced. Soon they went at him, they ran him out the country, went over there in Europe somewhere. You want to be a dictator, not realizing that when you're a dictator, you're not open to ideas. You're not even looking at different things and how things should be done, and getting some kind of help. When that pressure came down, he had to go. But we don't need that in our community. We need real people in our community that's willing to not just talk, but listen. Not just go back and forth, but really build. And we missing a lot of simple things in our community. We forgot about listening. We forgot about communicating effectively. And we forgot about it's a team effort. I'm going to show you, for instance, and I hate to tell the story because I was a kid playing basketball. And I think I told it once before. We were playing, it was middle school at Culver, my design project. We both played point guard. We rotated point guard, off guard. We were so selfish the way we was trying to handle the ball. Every time we went down court, we was getting jacked. Or they're double teaming and bring the ball. You know, they got their bench. We got mad, right? We were playing individual ball. We were trying to do our own thing. Like we Isaiah Thomas or something. And the coach says about team ball. If you see two men come on you, pass that ball to the nearest man. And too many times we don't play team ball. Too many times we play out of position. And when that happens, what you expect? People gonna stop socializing with you. People gonna start disassociating with organizations. People gonna start seeing like, y'all ain't serious. And it's sad. You know what's so sad though? And I watched this throughout my years, even when I was incarcerated. Whenever I found a black person that knew something, man, they had the biggest head in the world. Couldn't tell them nothing. And to a certain extent, I could say I was a little like that almost. But I was conscious to catch my ego and not let it go too far. It's something you can talk to people, have everybody, like everybody in line, you listen and be like, damn, this is what me talking about. Right? Not knowing what I'm really saying to get me said right. And then when you see how people respond, like, oh, salute the brother, made that'll go to your head. You know, you doing what you're supposed to have been doing from day one, and that's serving the people. Because see, if you increase and then you decrease and increase in the Most High God, receive you. I see your ears listen. You just spiritual intuitive to decipher a lot of fake prophets and fake fake I say prophet, yeah. I mean, just fake people. I mean, just people that, because it's a lot of stuff is a smokescreen, like, you know, because I don't want to believe that when people saw they be meaning well, right? But then when they flip, it don't make no sense. If they flip or change, like, I ain't gonna lie, my friends, I watched them so close around me. I ain't had friends that real close. They just change up on me. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna let him do what he do. But then they'll come back around, oh man, you know, and everything just move out a little bit. I ain't gonna never forget you changed up. Because for me, I'm always person. I'll never just shut people off I care about. And if I'm going to say, man, I some mental, and you know, I have to give myself some me time, right? But it's so much going on, man. And the funny part about it, If people really sincere, man, we could freaking snap a finger. We can fix a lot of this stuff. We can go in our community and create jobs. We can go in there. We can start schools. We can start hospitals. We can start things. We can start um police in our community. We can start supporting any and everything. But the problem is you have so many people that take and never give. Too many times uh, in the movement, people start appearing to be good, really doing beautiful things in the community. And then they flip, And one thing, cause I'm coming to New Orleans this week, right? And I don't know if I told you I started a nonprofit called BCB, Black Community Building. I have a pastor, a friend at youth center, and my best friend, another brother that's heavy in New Orleans and with kids. We really got some things we're gonna be doing in the community, right? And when you can just connect with the right people, and you can really sit down behind all closed doors, is not we saying politically, it's things we doing, and how we targeting the youths, because there's so much violence in my city, New Orleans. There's so much violence out there, right? A lot of bad things going on that we trying to definitely focus on. I feel that's a starting point where we can sit down and strategize and discuss and come with ideas and ways to funding they would have, and then go in the community and just do it. Because right now, you just have a lot of talk. You just have a lot of back and forth, compete. We don't need that. Amir needs justice, but so do everybody else that's been killed by the police departments, by the police. Also, future-wise, our future generation needs justice. We need to make sure that we can secure the future by getting ourselves right to face the real problem. And the real problem is really us understanding them and what we gotta do. And once we can do that, so much gonna change. But if we can't get our own way, if we can't, if we can't see, we can't see that it's a war, the revolution is now. I don't know what to say. If you waiting on somebody to just drop out the sky and just make something happen, that's not gonna happen. The revolution is going on right now. And guess what? We've been losing battle after battle after battle. They ran down our throat in the black community about voting Democrat and vote for Biden. You know what Biden parading around saying? We're not defunding the police. We're going to increase their budget more. But now time here, he's saying anything about our community, how we get killed by police, how we are being taken advantage in every way, discriminated every way, in opportunity and funding, and even when they come down, this is basically want to exercise the right of self-determination. They're gonna try everything in their power to stop that. But if we come together, they can't stop nothing. What they're trying to do, Brother Rams and other people that's pushing for self-determination, it's a shame that we're not up there in Detroit helping. When you don't know what to fight for people, but you say you want to fight, it's dangerous. when you have people that's going back and forth with each other in a movement, that's dangerous. When you have an enemy that's its whole goal is to oppress you and suppress you, and you can't see that that's a problem that have to be addressed, and I'm not just talking about verbally, that's an issue. Amir only is one victim of thousands of thousands that have been killed by police. I'm not even talking about the police violence. Excuse me, I'm not even talking about the violence in our own community by the hand of other black people. Just by police. Even when we talk about the community, it's been set up like it's been set up like that. We know about the self-hate we deal with. We know about the mental health that's in our community. I don't believe just by changing or canceling out the no knock warrant gonna change anything. That's a state of mind that's ingrained in most people in the police department. That black people, life is not valued. Very, very undervalued. The government show it, society show it, everybody show, even black people show other black people life is undervalued. And some of the most popular rap songs, you hear some stuff that don't that's being rapped that shouldn't be said in the rap song. It was a sad day, y'all. We lost another one. A good one at that. No criminal record in their eyes. And no criminal record. Was legal and got killed. Now they're trying to say his 17-year-old cousin committed a murder last month on the 10th. And now they're trying to do damage control. Talking about this, the way I'm talking about it, I had a chance to just watch some of the responses. I had a chance to just see some things, right? And I was just so surprised at some of the responses of what I seen. Like, see the brothers get into like getting that mindset of knowing this wall. I'm seeing the opposite. And it hurt me because none of that matter. Who doing what and who not doing what if we not doing it together. None of that matter if you're beefing over here, you're beefing over there. We are dying. And that's why when I observe a person, I make a decision to stay in my lane, stay out of certain lanes, because it's things I'm seeing I don't like. It's things I'm hearing that I don't like. That's why I stay in my lane. I know this fight is a big fight. It's not just a fight that I myself can just take on. Even though I have, but I urge everybody to take on the same fight for justice. The same fight for some determination. The same fight to defend. I'm not to defend them, defend your honor, your integrity, to be men and women. Because the revolution, they say it won't be televised, but guess what? It's happening now. Every day. We just on the back of the bus. We just on the back of the bus, still trying to get out the front door. You know, that's all. And after all the great writings of the Carter G. Wilsons and John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, W. Du Bois, you name it, right? It's crazy that we haven't took all their writing and all their research and made sense of it today without making a lecture about it, without sound like we saw this and so that. But really, really understand the significance of what's really going on. Really, really going on. So I'm gonna go through that. I'm gonna go. Excuse me, I said go through that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go through your comments right quick, but yeah, it's crazy. Shalom, family. Well, Philip Francis, shalom, sister. Thank you for coming through. Revolutionary 2, peace and blessings, everyone, family. Thank you for coming through. Shalom. All right, shalom. Melodic Tunes, LLC. What's up? Black Queen DJ, peace and love, family. Alaikum assalam. All right, sister. Thank you for that response. Leonard Jack, shalom, shalom, sister, shalom, shalom. Well, concur. No facts. Qualified immunity. Real talk. That's what they definitely do. That's what they definitely doing. I mean, that's what they definitely gonna do for them. Unfortunately, but some kind of way, something gotta give. Something gotta give. Hey, what's up, pieces, family? Hey, sad face. Hashtag each one teach one. You already know, Shirley. Thank you for coming through. Shirley Baker. Salute, brother Major. Salute, Shirley. Thank you for coming through. Respect, TM1. That's what's up. What's up? L Bigfoot 22. Shalom, family. What's word? Been a minute. I know. Hey, man, just stick with me, bro. We're gonna pull this off. Some more BP B1 Black Power 100 Real Talk Black Power. Justice, security, hashtag collective. Real talk, real talk. Jim did try to school him. Now let's see what steps EEEFF up after all that. I'm gonna just say this. Yeah, he did share that, but it was been said by so many people, brother. All in the 60s. The same you doing, I was saying the 60s and what have you, So yeah, he said it, but a bunch of other people, Farrakhan, Jesse, all of them spoke about it, you know what I'm saying? And it amazed me that in 2020, 2021, 22, people just hearing about this, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing this. So, I mean, they warned us back then, so I just feel like it's cool for us, it's cool to be regurgitated. The movement they've been echoed in 156 years, like from the time we was emancipated all up to right now. We've been getting to school and now people just haven't been listening. Farrakhan been preaching that. People just haven't been listening. TM1, congratulations. Thank you. Peace, family. Peace to you, Linda. Posterity 100, real talk. Declining phase. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna fight through the hate. We come together, organize ourselves too many. People don't realize that ain't no respect, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Any respect, it's just, I hate to say it, pain. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be always physical. I mean, you can hurt him in so many kind of ways, including that. But we have to first, you know what I'm saying, understand that if we can't even sit down and get organized and just have them real conversations and really have action plans, well, too many times we trying to address everything at one time. It can't be like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta organize the list, and then you gotta go through that list. Can't get everything in one while. You may get so many things in one while, but we have to understand it. I said, I don't know why, man. Like, you have grown people that are intelligent, that knows. I'm talking about black people. And some of the responses I see, I'd be shocked, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot has been in books, been videos, lectures, and stuff. Like, I don't know where we've been at, man. For real talk, like, I'm shocked. We have always been at war. Hashtag new episode, hashtag American History 2022. People understand that. We've always been at war. Always. It's always been a revolution. You don't think back in the 1800s, late 1800s, when they was having sugar cane revolutions in the South and everything, when it wasn't pandemic, when you think it was a revolution back in early 1920s? That's a revolution. Black people stand up for themselves. There was a revolution in the 60s and 70s. That's a revolution. People, we as a people, we brainwash each other by saying certain things. It's already going on. See, people tend to try to put a twist to certain things or make things sound cool and what. Nah, man, this is what it is. What we gonna do about it? And surely, yes, the national anthem says it all. The bombs bursting in the air, words have power. That's the mentality of the U.S. Tonight, it's time to form our own community, unite and do for ourselves, have business, etc. Real talk, Shana. Real talk, Shana. D Reed, Major TV, thank you. Thank you for coming through, D Reed. You know, like, I'm just sick and tired of people that's of age act like all is brand new. This stuff been said. A lot of things been going on. We just been asleep. Where you was at? If you missed Malcolm, Farrakhan was a duplicate of Malcolm X. What we missed? You know, so for as we know, he's probably the most he was probably the most profound person we hear in that time. You know, and for how raw he was, as well as Dr. Khalil Muhammad. What were we? What we was doing? See, people have to miss me with the fact that all this this stuff been out here. And you watch the Donahue and Oklahoma, all that was coming on national TV, lighted it up. Sally Raffaele was lighting it up. Where were you? See, the problem a lot of us, we were trying to get along with it. We were trying to finish, we was sleeping on a rock. But I was never, none of this was new to me. Because I was always right there by it, learning. I wasn't as mature as I am now. But it's good to see people regurgitating these things and doing these things. But my problem is, when are we going to realize that we can't put all the pressure on one person or one organization, and then we can't play these games, comparing people to each other and who did what not. We can't do all that. And it's sad that some people wait to hear what I gotta say. You know, see, they want my response. I'm gonna give a real response. Real response. I'm not like on some fake stuff. I don't even enjoy the idea of knowing that when I communicate with my people, I have to just be straight raw. Because a lot of times we take them little things for granted. And we don't see the big picture. Amir is only a small picture of the real problem. There is massive genocide going on. There is massive manipulation going on. There's black COINTEL going on. Negro COINTEL going on. Coon COINTEL going on. In our own community, we tear each other down. We go on each other platforms doing little knick-knack things, causing disruption and all that. It's a lot of stuff going on that we just don't see with the naked eye. That's why you see everything smile your face, not your friend. Everything shine is in gold. But this is a trial and error phase in the movement. Because you try to understand who is who. Point blank. And a lot of time, you don't learn it as your first watch. There's a couple more times you be around that person, you get a feel, or you're in a certain setting, you're like, damn, something look good. Let me see what's going on. That's why when you see all that, you got people dying, and we still doing that. That's no brainer. We're gonna lose each time. They can come together to take you and I down. They'll come together to do that. While they fight and have their drama, they're gonna stop everything they can do to make sure we don't have. Look at our communities. I want to ask a question. Who just fall up on in the community right now? How we surviving? How things going? Why we wasn't informed? I'm just saying because I feel like we were. But why are we in the situation we're in? Why? We know it's been a mass genocide. We know about the plots. We know about the content. We know about all that. We know how they constantly attack. Every time we build it, tore it down, we rebuilt it all again. But somewhere down the line, we lost focus. Hashtag self-termination 2022. Real talk. All day, every day. Ain't no more voting. That's done. Ain't no more voting. We gotta get our own. We got our own committee, council, government. We gotta be for building our community, like our ancestors did. We can't fall gullible no more. My brother Roland Cole, peace, brother, peace, my brother. Forced integration gave white supremacy. Speak, brother. Leon Price, what's up, Leon? New Orleans in the house, what's up? The city, baby. What's up? Real talk, real talk. Laura Mosley, hey, made TV, thank you for sharing. Keep speaking truth, brother. We need to unite and do it quickly. Let's go to work. Real talk, real talk. Peace and blessings from my brother. Sojourner like the light doing. Yeah, when you think about Amir Locke, what comes to your mind? We know this happened to Queen Breonna Taylor. We know what happened to George Floyd, Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice. We know about these fallen sisters and brothers to the gun violence of police and how Black life is undervaluable. What we get from this? I'm so sick and tired seeing the back and forth. Who doing it, who done that, and you got guns, you got this club. I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we achieving? I mean, where are we going with this? You have men and women as in the movement right now, in the struggle right now. You have men and women, and I'm one of them. I'm one of them that's ready to get the business. We can't do that because there's a lot of noise in the room and nobody giving a chance to speak. As I said earlier, everybody in this live chat should be able to have an equal opportunity to speak. Nobody should drown nobody else. Nobody should feel like they know everything or like they're the king of the kings. It shouldn't be that. A queen is a queen. It should be we as a people communicate and put this together. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we really reading and looking back and seeing how we're repeating some of the things that happened. And and allowing certain energies and frequencies to interfere with our progress. But it's crazy. Like when you establish a community, you're definitely going to need an army to defend. Questions how many of us dare to stand and one accord. I'm gonna say this. In any situation, you need to defend yourself. Any situation. My home, I'm gonna defend my home. If you have a community, damn right you have a community to defend itself. And the funny part about it, we did that back in the day, even though we was outnumbered. But now, it's different. The mindsets are different. And trying to cultivate people's mindsets to understand that it's a community situation. Ain't no one person, anybody can it's a community situation. There's a democracy that got it going, and you have to win people respect and trust. See, a lot of times we just think just because you so and so, we just put automatic. No, we had too many coming in sheep clothing was real wolves. In the end, people suffer. Why do you think people are just so reluctant to really help out or be involved? Because they seen the same bull stuff, the bull crap, most of their life. For me, I'm not surprised. I'm more disappointed because there is so much that have been offered and given to us in the community from real black people, and we shun them away. We didn't realize what they was doing until too late. And you got those who trying to benefit off that. I always say you can see a character a mile away if you just look. And for me, sometimes it become a circus because we don't really see the big old picture, and it just mind boggling. And I think because of that, there's a lot of people that's been discouraged and don't want to be a part of it and just won't participate because it's not as genuine as it should be. See, back then, a lot of genuine stuff going on. Unfortunately, they had the division issues too, but it was way more genuine than what it is now. I don't know what we have now, man. This is about four. All the moves like a name, all of them. So right now, man, it's about four the worst. Just based upon the character of the men and women that was putting boots on the ground doing their thing. And it's sad that we can't measure up to them because we can't get our own way. Lady D, the Truth Seeker, what's up? Hashtag word. Brother Roland Cole, peace, my brother. Force integration gave white supremacy tools need to control our community. Such a financial manipulation is the man's source. Real talk. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But, man, I just had to do live, man. Like I can't say how bad I am just knowing how this brother lost his life. It could have been me or you. And just watching how people been taken down and we have no real answers for it, and we are still with the fingerprint and comparing and this, that, and other. It's ridiculous. It's sad. I said we're gonna go down history as the worstest people in the movement in the current era. You know what I'm saying? I say even with those who really try and do their best to help out, you don't even see progress from them because other people overshadowing with their own ego and with their own selfish ways. And that's why, for me, I'm just focused on what I can do. I have faith in only one entity, that's the Most High. Man has to prove himself to me. Woman has proved himself to me because it's so easy to buy into somebody that's buying into something and it's not what it appears to be. And at the same time, watch people that you learn to love and me get discouraged by the nonsense. It's sad. We can't even have a real conversation about Amir without extra stuff. But this happened on our watch again. Happened on our watch. So I just wanted to just do this live. I didn't have those special words. I didn't write none down. All from my heart, all from my spirit. Expressing what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm reading. And you know what's so funny, y'all? Stuff are actually being videotaped. The truth about some things are coming out, where you're catching them lying on where you're seeing obvious racism and discrimination, and we don't even know what to do about it. When I say we, I'm talking about as a whole, and those people out here that's doing things and trying to make things better. But it's hard when you're a lone wolf or you're by yourself, a small fraction, trying to make a difference against a powerful enemy. So yeah, that's what it is. I just wanted to just get it off my mental. I appreciate everybody watching live. Like and share, view the channel, subscription button, and notification bell. I drop content all the time. I want to thank everybody for always supporting me and making this platform out what it is. If people don't know who I am, what I stand for, what I'm about, just continue to keep up with my channel. This channel was only created for those who are sincere about coming together, networking, becoming better, building together, learning, sharing, teaching. Separate those from ones that's genuine from those who are ingenuine, to really focus on our immediate problem and answers and resolutions towards them problems. Not the back and forth debating, fighting, what have you. I have some sticks in the fire. I'm throwing some sticks in the fire. I got things going on. And I'm so passionate, sincere about what I'm trying to do because I've tried to support and participate in almost everybody's thing. And there's some good projects and good things out there. But I also see things that wasn't as healthy. I said, look, let me do my part. I'm not gonna just be doing YouTube and on my videos. Let me just do something. That's what's up. But as far as what happened to me a lot, I'm saying? That's just a very unfortunate, sad situation that we have to be reminded about. Considering what happened to Queen Breonna Taylor, is deep, and all our fallen soldiers, all our sisters and brothers. So thank y'all so much for everything. Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. It's always a blessing. It's always a blessing to have real people communicate with and rock with. That's what's up. Larry Davis, Major, a brother with a backbone intact. OG checking out with the quickness. Thank you so much. Salute Larry Davis. Give all praise to the Creator, which is making the man I am. I'm humble and receiving accolades and acknowledgement. I give praise to the Most High. I'm just doing my job. Thank you, Larry. But it's always uncomfortable and uneasy talking about a sister, brother that got taken down by the race soldiers. It's never easy talking about it I could have angered in any kind of way I wanted to, but my anger was just to look at our reaction to it and how we were acting about it and how we are showing the immaturity in the movement and the emotionalism and all the extra stuff that's not even needed. I always say, just give me a few good men and a few good women, and we'll take over everything. Just because I understand that it takes communication. If you have a solid group of people around you, y'all can spread the information and things that need to be done to people. Because one thing I know about good, if you really possess a righteous spirit, you're gonna rub off on a lot of people. Everybody won't get it, but those whose spirit is right will receive it. I kid you not. The little time that this channel been started, I've had so many people tell me how I've encouraged them, inspired them, how I have them doing things that, and I give praise to the Most High. So I really don't want to. I'm gonna say Major TV. I mean the TV have just been a blessing because hey, TV just not about me. I have people that come on, like the elder, you know what I'm saying? Other people. I got a couple surprises coming, but things going on. So, but I'm really like exposing the platform to the people. Like, and I know it's not always healthy because I've had people on the platform that changed on me or said some things behind my back, which is cool. But it's always been about the people. You know, for me, it's always will be. I don't care for the accolades and what have you, but I seen how the platform of blessed people gave people a verse, inspired people. Because you realize I'm in a whole 18-wheeler truck. People see that, damn, made drive trucks and pull over the minute and do a video. Because I love my people. That's why I just went live. This live was done a couple hours ago. I don't know. I just said, let me do a live record. Let me talk to the people and address this Amir lot situation and how we have to come together and unify or else. You know, like, there's no cutting the chase. If somebody wonder about what I said last year or what I did last year or try to come at me about something crazy, you're on the wrong ish. You just doing left with it. I can be mad and admit if I did something wrong. I have no problem with that. And apologize. I've done it publicly. If I seen something on my platform, I'm like, oh, I react a certain kind of way. But I feel like there was a time and place to just be raw and organic. It's also important to stay in character. And I'm not trying to show where I'm emotionally out of control, screaming and hollering, cussing and talking crazy. Nah, I'm not with that. You know, when I've had moments, I just talk raw with the people. I'm like, this is how I feel. This was on my chest. But, you know, I live with no regret. You know, I know I'm in life called school, infinite growing. So I know I'm learning. But going back to this young brother, me, rest in power, condolences to the family and friends of Amir Locke. What the Minneapolis Police Department did him was unfair. They should have scoped the place out, investigated, had put up some kind of surveillance or checkpoint to try to catch this guy, not assume he may be there when they came to kill his brother like that. And now they're trying to say the cousin was the reason because he was wanted for a murder, January 10th, like last murder. It's still unfair to him and his family. He was killed, and we see that often. We see that too often, and still be lost with a real response. As I used to always say, we have become socially numb to everything, and that's a real problem. And we would have to talk about that too. Look, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. So thank you for everything. But y'all stay focused, still cool, and just be black. Peace.
To the people, the power is the people. They power in your ego. We power in this evil. It's power in this music. Got power and I use it like I'm a superhero. We really need a leader. Power to the people. The power is the people. They power in your ego. We power in this evil. It's power in this music. Got power and I use it like I'm a superhero. We really need a leader. Wish we could see that we hurting ourselves. Hate to see each other excel. Looking like crabs in the barrel. Wanna gossip, wanna judge. What if we all just unified and put all our differences aside to preserve our way of life and be black and keep our pride and be kings under God and speak words that are wise and don't glorify things that took our fucking people lives. We've been oppressed so long, we feeding on our own, disconnected from our people, stuck in zombie mode. Children of the lost tribes. Let's go back to Israel. They say I'm trivial, but I swear it's biblical. We need to come together, not only at funeral. I'm so tired of fucking funeral. Power to